Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Acha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect worldwide. Shalom. So, right now is Thursday evening time, so in 2 days we're going to have the Lord's Passover, the Passover of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, which is the Saturday sundown until the 23rd of March, so the 7 days, okay, is the 15th day. Beginning of the 15th day is the Passover, and then begins the Feast of Unleavened Bread for 7 days. Okay, so they're beginning on the 23rd and ending on the 30th of March. I think I said it wrong before, but they're beginning on the 23rd, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and ending on the 30th of March. Okay, so this Saturday, when the sun goes down, is the beginning of the 15th day of the first month, Abib, and is the Lord's Passover, the Passover of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And in this video I just want to read of the 1 Corinthians chapter 11 from verse 23, if I remember correctly, on down. Yeah, I will start from the verse 23. And in this time of Passover, we just, of course, we need to examine ourselves and also not try to do too much. There has been occasions of other camps having some strippers around, going to the nightclubs, popping bottles and getting lit. But this is not the time for that. This is a solemn assembly, as it also speaks in the book of Deuteronomy, which solemn means serious. So this is not some occasion to have like a party vibe within you, but self-reflective and serious, and also you can say simple, because there is the Passover ceremony. Okay, there has been the elders and apostles of Great Millstone have made videos on that, and for ourselves. And this is not a lamb dinner. Also, this is not I remember the elder apostle Tahar and the other apostles saying that before, when they had these bigger Passovers, like some people just came there to eat the lamb, okay, and they were not in the serious spirit, okay. And also in these other groups, how they're doing, they're just renting some big, to this day renting some big some places, some centers, and there's just inviting all kinds of people who are not even rooted in this truth, which is going off, because the people just going there to eat some lamb and have some good time. But this is not what it's about. And this is why in GMS, from the elders and apostles on down, they always say that if you have been 2 months in this truth, it's better that you don't keep the Passover, just wait until another year, okay, if there's going to be next Passover or Pasach, and then you keep it. Okay, and even myself, around 4 years ago, I started to watch videos of the truth around the month of February, so exactly the time of Pasach. I saw some videos maybe before, might have been January or something, December, I don't quite remember, around that time, but I didn't keep that same year's Passover, because it's just I had actually I just had came into the truth, so I had no idea. But the year after, of 2021, when I had been in the truth 1 year, from there on I have kept, okay, And this is just to mention that when you first come into this truth, you have been 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's not if you don't fully perceive the seriousness of the Passover, it's better to than not keep it. Okay, but concerning how we eat the lamb, okay, then we eat the unleavened bread, okay, then we eat the bitter herbs and we drink some yayan, some red wine, okay, and we keep it simple. If there's a camp, brothers get around, some keep it by themselves. Myself, this year I will keep it by myself, this Pasach, and I plan to keep it very simple, very can say minimalistic. Only the things that through the Spirit and that have been written in the scriptures I will follow, and the rest is there's no need of anything extra, going outside, going partying, having some girls come over or something like this. This is not the spirit of Pasach. So let me read 1 Corinthians chapter 11 from verse 23 on down. This is the Apostle Paul. For I have received of the Lord Yahushua that which also I delivered unto you. Okay, that the Lord Yahushua, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread, and when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. So we are remembering Yahushua. We are remembering that we are remembering life, because Yahushua is the pathway to life. Okay, without Yahushua we would not have any hope. Okay, because obviously we couldn't keep the law, statutes and commandments, and then if the animal sacrifices, they wasn't good enough, as they was not, they wasn't pleasing at the end of the day. So then we would just have no future. But through Yahushua, now we have, and now our future is secured, for the whole nation of Israel. But on this side is about the elect of the nation of Israel, But as it is written in the book of Romans, so all Israel shall be saved, and this is through Yahushua. And this is what we are remembering on the Pasach, as well as our deliverance from our captivity in Egypt. Okay. Verse 25. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. So this is our way of keeping Yahushua on our mind, meditating on the events that happened on his Passover 2000 years ago. Okay. Verse 27. Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord Yahushua. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. So we should have our conscience as pure as possible. If there has been some I don't want to use the word beef, but some something, let's say, negative with you and some other brothers, it's best to clear it up, okay, and to make sure that are we good? Okay, we're good, and to not hold any grudges, this kind of bitterness, because this starts also the feast of unleavened bread. We cannot have that leaven. We cannot have anything that would be of that would be undesired, Salakia. That would be undesired. Okay. this kind of bad intentions and evil thoughts, we will have to try to keep us in check to the best of our ability. Truly focus on it in this time period, because always in this time period there is some big things that is going on. Just a little bit before, exactly on the time of Pasach, and just a little bit after. Brothers coming into the truth, brothers going out of the truth. Some major events. So this is taken into consideration that we are now literally at the end of the end. So we don't know what kind of even worldwide events may occur on this time of Pasach, but we just have to remain calm and concentrated. Okay, concentrated on what is demanded of us. Okay, which is to abide in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to the end. So we don't want to eat and drink unworthily. We don't want to have a nonchalant attitude on this Pasach, but very focused and reflective, self-reflective. But let a man examine himself, verse 28, but let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord Yahweh Shai's body. Okay, so I have to meditate upon the events of the past and the events of the present. Okay, the events of the future, and be serious. Really put in the pray to be in the correct spirit, not to be overly like I said, in a party vibe, or in just in a vibe that you just not really focus, and you just doing whatever, and just taking it lightly. You cannot be taking it lightly. And of course, and as in all of the videos, I'm firstly speaking to myself, which I say Tawada Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I was able to get off from work, so even starting tomorrow, Friday, I will be off. Then Saturday, and yeah. So in this captivity, if you really must work, then that is what it is. But Pasach and Pasach is really a day that, if you have any possibility to not be working, it is most important. And this is going to be Saturday evening, so I think, well, of course, usually the work week is from Monday to Friday, so based on this, it should be that, a very, very big majority of the brothers is able to actually observe this Pasach, which is very beautiful, okay? Which is very beautiful. Verse 30. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. Okay, many have even, Apostle Paul was speaking to the church of Corinth. Many of them was weak, sick, and even dead. Even died because they didn't respect the Passover accordingly. Okay. Verse 31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. Okay? So, we have to, examine ourselves, and also, as it says in verse 32, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. So if some things happen, maybe it is a warning. It is a warning sign from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that, hey, you need to correct your ways, so that you wouldn't be condemned with the world when Yahweh Shai arrives on that day of judgment. So this is all for the video. I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha. Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel worldwide. Shalom.